Hi, I'm Danielle with Ribbon Storage and welcome to my craft room. Today I'm making one of the cards from my Coral, Flowers, and Pearls card kit. Let's get started. I've already put the card front together. I've used this embossed piece of Nina brand cardstock and a yellow American Craft color core paper. And then I'm going to put some tape on the back side of this DuPont with pearls, of course, ribbon. That's part of the name of this card kit, is the pearls from this ribbon. And you can see which side's the front and the back, because on the back side you can see where the wire is stitched in, and you don't want to see that side. So we're going to put the tape on that side so that the beautiful pearls are the only thing that show through on the front. And it's a wired ribbon, so you can kind of play around with it a little bit and make sure it's lined up just right. And because the tape's removable, I like to use a removable so that I can lift and reposition if I need to. And we'll stick that down. Next, I'm going to use the other namesake of this card kit, this cool coral flower. I mean, that just screams spring to me, spring and summer. But you know what? These cards are so great. You could literally use them for anything. That's what I love about there. They're kind of any occasion cards. And we're just going to lay that one this way. Make sure that you're leaving enough space on the top and the bottom to wrap that around this card front. Okay, we'll put that right in place. Next, we're going to use this Grosgrain ribbon, and it has this really cool, like, ribbed texture to it. I'm sure you've seen it before. It's like in any craft stores, and I just get one that kind of goes with the color that I'm using. So of course this one's a coral to go with this card kit. Now I'm going to put a knot in it first before I cut it. That's why I haven't cut these yet. And it lets you kind of position the knot where you want it. And I'm going to just center this right on, kind of right in the center of this ribbon right here is where I'm trying to line it up at. And making sure I got enough, and you can pull it as tight or keep it as loose as you want. And then we'll just cut that one. And then I'll do that 2 more times with that knot just lined up in the same place. All right, now to glue this on, I'm going to start with the center one because it will make lining the other 2 up easier. And I'm just going to put some tape on the bottom. I'm not going to do it all the way across because of the knot. I'll just put it right on the top and the bottom. And then I'm going to center that up right in the middle of that coral flower. And I'm going to center the knot right in the middle of my DuPont with pearls. And there's no front or back on the Grosgrain. It's a double-sided, so it doesn't matter which side you're putting the tape on, which is perfect when you're putting knots in it, because sometimes the knots aren't perfect, right? Or they tie a little bit different with the sides. Like if you have a front or a back, sometimes it will come out a little bit different, but with this Grosgrain, we don't have to worry about that. And then just do it with this last piece. And again, I'm just going to center that up. And you can twist it around if you need to. I just want the knots kind of lined up. They're not perfect, but you know what? That's part of the charm of these handmade cards. And then I'm just centering the 2 side pieces up in the middle of the coral flowers ribbon. I'm going to center this one up just a little bit better. There we go. Look at that. Now we are ready to pick up the card front and wrap the ribbon around. Before I do that, I'm just going to put some tape all around the edges. It just kind of helps give the ribbon something to stick to. And I use that card front to bend that around and put that right in place. Then once you're done with that, go over it again with your tape. Just start on the ribbon and pull down to the center. It just helps keep that ribbon really tight and gives it something extra gives it extra tape to stick to the card base. And there we go. We're just going to center that up on this 1/2. And the card base is already scored for you. put that right there. It's got all that great texture and all those great layers. Fold it in half and then just, there you go. That's all there is to it. I just love all the texture and detail with that. You can use that for anything. I mean, look at that. That's a great happy birthday, happy anniversary, thank you. I mean, you can use these cards for any occasion. That's what I love about them, is you can make them whenever you want, and then you've always got a card sitting there ready to go. But make sure you put a message in it and send it. Don't save it, send it.